Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Rodrigo, I suspect will be playing pretty much across that whole front line. He has the versatility to do that. Winger, auxiliary striker. He's one of the best around in one-on-ones, and he's such a quick turn of pace. It's very difficult for defenders to keep him contained.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of. Yamal! The referee has given a corner. And he's there to clear it. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Lewandowski, shot, surely! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Yamal wins the duel this time, and it's Lopez. De Jong played out towards the right wing. Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. Carvajal getting this one clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a cute ball. Mbappe tries a shot! It's in! They are right back in business. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. Koundé. And here's Lopez. Plays it out wide. Can he latch on to this? And that has been clubbed away. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Calmly anticipates. Koundé tries to clear. De Jong. Now it's Lopez. And he welcomes it in. And here's raphinha. Searching pass he's played there. That has been knocked clear. Oh, shooting chance!
Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a fabulous ball. Vinicius, there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Chouameni. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. And it's hoisted clear. Lewandowski. Now it's raphinha. So what can they make of this? De Jong, that's a delicate pass. It's Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's nice. And that was very necessary. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Balde. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nicely intercepted. Howson. Pass is intercepted. Howson. Rudiger.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a white.
Goes for a shot! No, not this time.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Pedri spread out to the left. Pedri, and he's managed to get free. Eric Garcia, gently done. Balde. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he's there to clear it. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's heaved it away. Rodrigo crosses it in. Lovely. Shoots! Has another go! Yes, it's in! And the comeback is complete! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Mbappe really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Raphinha chooses to go cross-field. Yamal. And here's Lopez. That's a good ball. Raphinha! And it's Kunde. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Carvajal. And here's Rodrigo. Could be danger here. Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. That's not going far. Pedri. De Jong. Aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Fermin. De Jong. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Played out wide. Raphinha. Very nicely done. Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. Could try cutting inside here. That is lovely. And now the breakaway. Fermin. Nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. There's the header! Oh, not the best of headers.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's Valverde. And they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nice control. And here's Mbappe. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nice physical challenge. Rodrigo has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Mbappe! It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets! 2 up now, and they are cruising! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Fermin. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played down the flank. He's through here. Great position here. Now that's a fine challenge. Pedri played out to the left flank. Raphinha is the guilty party there. And that could set him on his way. Rodrigo. And it's Carvajal. Camavinga. Looking here to chip it through. The less said about that pass, the better. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yamal. Lewandowski. Yamal. He has a look up. Pedri! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Chouameni. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. And it's Carvajal. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Rodrigo. Climbs up big. He will be livid with himself. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodrigo, that's an imaginative pass. It's come to nothing. Oh, well measured. Now it's Pedri. And that has been cleared. Valverde, oh, good spread. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And it's lofted through here. Rodrigo. And it's hoisted clear. He's in a great position. Vinicius Junior! Howson cuts out the pass. He's got away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rudiger can get it clear. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, what about a counter-attack? Good play on the left-hand side here. Vinicius Junior. De Jong. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Lewandowski. A heavy challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Howson with the clearance. Howson attempts a clearance. Valverde forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Yamal. He has found a way through. Yamal. It's a loose ball. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch much defending, but that'll do. The referee's awarded a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Camavinga makes the interception. Alson. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. And it's Camavinga. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Camavinga, looking to go deep. Yamal, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Yamal has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Valverde, aim forwards, and the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe, now it's Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Pedri, Balde, out to the right, Yamal, now he's off and running. Mbappe, great ball if he can get there. And it's been played through, now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Raphinha, cracking ball. Can he finish? There's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Delivery from Dani Carvajal. Al-Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. Played out to the right. Rodrigo. It's a mighty effort. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Camavinga. Howson. Chouameni. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger, gently done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. De Jong. Over to the left. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Cleared away. Now they could break here. Raphinha looking for a runner. Rudiger with the clearance. Moved on forwards. That's tidy. Now it's Camavinga. Camavinga head out towards the right wing. That's Valverde. Nice interception, well timed. Chance here to counter. Yamal. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Raphinha chasing after it. Valde. Raphinha. Valde puts a cross in. And he's straight offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that's been won straight back. Carvajal. Oh, what a shot at goal! Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Rodrigo, hit into the middle, well read, and the danger is averted. And here's the chance to counter. Chouameni wins the duel this time. Camavinga tries making a foray down the right. And it's Camavinga, played into the middle. Another corner, any better luck this time round? They can't read. Valverde. And back out it comes. Pedri. That'll be a throw-in. Chouameni. Toss to the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper. Pedri. He's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. That's good play. And it's Valverde. Showing good feet. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, smashing header! It's in! One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
That's a throw. Raphinha. Pedri. Lovely feet. Cross goes in there. And that was asking just too much of him. Valverde. Camavinga, Valverde, Tchouaméni, forwards and with intent. Can he get onto this? And it's made its way to him. Hangs in across. Out of play for a goal kick. And he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga, gently done. Eric Garcia clears it away. Raphinha. Now it's Pedri. Yamal. Caresses it through. He's cut it out. And that has been clubbed away. De Jong shifted upfield. Time added on 4 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. You can run onto that. Mbappe! Oh, it's come loose. Vermeer. Aim forwards. Always onto this. Balde. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Raphinha. Now it's Yamal. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Succumbs to the pressure. And the whistle goes for half-time. The action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Raphinha. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Lopez. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Firmino clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rudiger tries to clear. Big chance! Deftly away. And it's Balde. And here's Yamal. Yamal! Valverde gets it clear. Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Pedri with the short one. Pedri with the cross. And he's there to clear it. Raphinha turns and goes back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Valverde. Out towards the flank. It is quite a run he's making here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, played right into his path. He's found the way through. Lewandowski, and he shoots! That's fallen kindly here. Oh, he's really drilled it. They've played it short. Can he deliver? Lewandowski. And it's Balde.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Howson. Chouameni, gently done. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Yamal. Firmino. Mbappe. De Jong. Oh, that's a nice ball. Tries to get it clear. Camavinga. Chouameni. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger. Aim forwards. Valverde. Oh, nice touch. And the ball's come loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Jong. Moved on forwards. here's Pedri. He played through for the wide man. And it's De Jong. De Jong. Yamal. And here's Lopez. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Rodrigo. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Koundé. Well-timed, excellent interception. Carvajal. Valverde. Rudiger. Decent progress down the left. Vinicius Junior. And that's aimed into the middle. That is good defending. It's been repelled.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
De Jong. Balde. Played towards the other side. That has been cut short. Valverde. Valverde. Now he's got space here. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Raphinha. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Raphinha puts a cross in. He's having a shot! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Oh, red, nice interception. Eric Garcia. Pedri. And that is out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Eric Garcia.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Eric Garcia, played over towards the opposite flank. Rudiger. Valverde. And it's played forward. Has a quick glance. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Valverde. Brilliantly cut out. Dani Olmo. Looking to break at pace. Lobbed in behind. Always onto this. Raphinha. That's very neat. Balde. Now here's the delivery. That's going to go a long way. De Jong. And here's Pedri. Now it's Raphinha. Looks across and plays it in. It's a throw-in. Crossed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, this is a real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Dani Olmo is offering a right smile there.
And it's Balde. Now it's Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedri. Balde. Howson attempts a clearance. That's the throw. And the shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Koundé makes the interception. Eric Garcia. Koundé forwards and with intent. And here's Yamal. Dani Olmo. Oh, super find. Rudiger getting this one clear. And here's Dani Olmo. Chance! Yamal. De Jong. Here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Another big chance that gets away. He's got away. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. And it's Camavinga. Tries a measured ball. He can get that clear. Rudiger have it back and can go again. And here's Rodrigo. Played out to the right. That's really well cleared. Valverde. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip.
Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Koundé. And it's Olmo. Raphinha at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Lovely bit of skill. Balde, backward it goes. He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. It's been taken short. Oh, great play! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Courtois sends that a long way. Chouameni, Howson, Camavinga. It's really well manoeuvred. Carvajal, now he's off and running. Ah, such a clever touch. And that has been cleared. Rodrigo, oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. Raphinha, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pedri laid out to the left flank. Balde tries a cross. Chouameni shifted upfield. Mbappe done delicately. Gets into some space. And the shot! Well, there was a decent attempt in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Here's Yamal. Raphinha. De Jong. And here's Yamal. Dani Olmo providing an outlet and climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lewandowski certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Barcelona. Balde. De Jong. Eric Garcia, aim forwards. That's an excellent interception. It's a good run down the left-hand side, aimed in towards the centre.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
And it's Valverde. Rodrigo. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Camavinga tries a deft little ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now that's well seen too. Valverde. Chouameni, gently done. Carvajal. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Rodrigo. Yamal, can he spark a counter here? Yamal chips it through. Now it's Lewandowski. Valverde. And it's played forward. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Raphinha tries to dink it through. Gets it away. Moved on forwards. And it's Olmo. He is just caressing the ball. Raphinha. Dani Olmo. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Eric Garcia cuts out the pass. Oh, good ball. Chance for a shot! We've got a goal! Right back in the game. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Chouameni. Oh, can he get onto this?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Raphinha receives it in a wide position. Raphinha. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Raphinha! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius. We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rodrigo, very nicely done. Carvajal.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Yamal. He is through here.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tchouaméni shifted upfield. Well, they've held on to the ball for so long there, but they are going nowhere fast. A disappointing anticlimax at the end of that would-be attack. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Koundé gets across to intercept that.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Valverde, it's a mighty effort! Yes! And they get themselves in front! Mbappe was quick to move in, the keeper's handling wasn't great.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
How many? Just how many? Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Raphinha. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. That's tidy. And here's Lewandowski. Great chance! Should have equalised.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Tchouaméni. And nicely intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Koundé. And it's played forward. Yamal. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nicely shaped cross. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Raphinha. Yamal. De Jong knocks it out wide. Pedri.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Tchouaméni. Valverde. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ambitious ball here. Tchouaméni gets good distance on it. Barcelona have reclaimed it. De Jong. Barcelona don't have many options and time is running out. Lewandowski! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Rudiger clears it away. Here's the chance to cross. Here comes an smashing header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Valverde. Now who's going to be first to this?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mbappe! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Eric Garcia. Pedri. Eric Garcia, forwards and with intent. Crosses it in.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Probing pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham! It's in! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Raphinha, and it's Pedri. Raphinha in acres of space out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. Raphinha chooses to go back. That is a brilliant interception. Alexander-Arnold. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? Oh, it's played into the area. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Kunde gets it away. Valverde gets his head on it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger, aim forwards. Valverde. Rudiger. Valverde. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well measured. Rodrigo. Across it goes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been won straight back. Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And that certainly packed a punch. De Jong getting this one clear. Clipped into space. Had a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona did lead,